Okay, traders, we're having a look at yesterday's trade ideas sent into this channel here. Yeah, it was a weird week this week. We had the markets starting off trending against the higher time frame trend with most pairs, and then we saw the markets turn around midweek, which isn't ideal. Make sure you watch my recent mentorship video here. This one's a really important video, guys. We go through the indicators and the trading strategy, especially towards the end of this week. This video, there's a section on how we get involved with these opportunities early in the week, right? And it's in line with our weekly blueprint strategy here. So, I mean, yesterday I was kind of reluctant, but I did send a couple in. Very simple things to follow, guys. Look, CAD yen, look for this to pull back and then set a bullish momentum sync alert for a buy opportunity. Look for the pullback, okay, CAD yen, and then take a position if we get the pullback and then we get a buy opportunity, and that's after this New York session. So it pulled back, but we didn't see the buy signal on the pullback. Oh, that was just watch the time frame. That was a 15-minute chart, so we need to look at it on the 15-minute, all right, and run with that. See, so that's what we had. All right, so yeah, the idea was sent in here. It pulled back, no buy signal, so no trade. Yep. So just make sure that you check what I'm doing here. I should actually type in the time frame so you can see it clearly. But when you open this up, yeah, you can see it's on a 15M. All right, so CAD yen, no trade for that one. We had a nice position with this earlier in the week. That was good. And then the other one, the pound yen, set a momentum sync bullish alert for a buy opportunity only if the pound data release is positive for the currency through the New York session. So pound yen, and that was on a 30-minute chart. So have a look at that one, pound, and we go to a 30-minute. All right, that's important. The signals will be different. Righto, so it rallied, it pushed up right into the New York Open, then it crashed back down again. And then after the data release, it was just range bound, right? So the data release didn't really support the pound. It was pretty mediocre. And no buy signal, no trade. Simple as that. Very easy to follow. Can't go wrong if you follow this exactly as I'm laying it out. And we've had, this week was a tough week because the week started off trending against the higher time frame trend. So I stayed out of the market early on. There wasn't any opportunity. There were counter trend opportunities, but I don't want to trend counter trend. I don't want to trade counter trend. All right, it's not part of my strategy or rule base, right? My personal rules for trading is trend continuation, and everything that I've got here is set up for that. So, I mean, if a trade doesn't shape up as per your trade plan, stay out of the market. I think I've only taken 2 trades this week. Both of them worked out nicely, and that's on my Telegram channel. But I'm not just going to be trading for the sake of trading. You've got to watch that addiction to trading, guys. It's not addiction to trading, it's the addiction to the euphoria when you place a trade and you've got all this hope and emotion going on. That's emotional trading, and it's really dangerous. Because what happens the other side of that is if the trade goes against you, then you get depressed and despair kicks in and you have this incredible swing, between euphoria and depression. You don't want to fuel that kind of emotional state. Okay, you've got to get beyond that. If you want to trade successfully, you've got to get through that stage and then have a plan. And trade your plan. Stick to it. Have the discipline to stay out of the market if the setup's not there. So, just quickly, we had a nice trade yesterday. Look at these signals. Just amazing. We had a nice trade yesterday with gold. That was sent into the general. Yeah, this was it here. Pretty volatile around the New York session. But look, if you were aggressive with this, and you just ran with our signals, trend momentum sync, there it is. So I was talking about this trend here. And look, here's the thing, when I send an idea like this into the general group, there's every reason for you to actually set up the momentum sink. I mean, if it's a bullish idea, if I'm saying, okay, look for this, and if it breaks structure, go for it, set up the momentum sink alert and take that trade. So here, look, I'll show you. Grab my pencil. So what I was talking about was this trending back. I wanted to see it break structure. See this buy alert? See how it gives you the pullback and the break, and exactly that. There it is, right there. That buy alert is giving you a break of structure. There. Wait for the break of structure and the pullback. Watch out though. But the green, see the green zone? It got you out of trouble. If you placed your, I mean, even if you took the trade early, there's your stop loss level there, and that would have got you out of trouble. But, you know, you really should wait for this to break structure and then set up the low and the higher high. Okay, there. All right, so your entry could have been here or here. And then, you know, going that one step further, how do you know when to exit? Well, you know where your stop loss is. That's determined by this green zone. And how do you know when to exit? Well, you use that indicator, this one over here, and you set the alert for the exit. That's where you bail, right there. And you could have taken partial profits right there. So it gave you two signals. Okay, guys, look, that's a bit of a wrap. Yesterday's ideas. Difficult week, but we've had 100% win rate in our Telegram signals with a couple of trades. And, you know, and I am using the strategy with the trades I took this week. I opened, I think it was a CAD yen. Let's just have a look at that. Oh, sorry, it was the CAD yen. I opened, well, this one, and you know, and the idea is to open multiple, but close it as you reach 1R, and then, you know, you trail your stop loss. I did that, and it was quite a nice outcome. And I had a euro yen as well. That that stop loss got taken out at break even. Anyway, guys, look, that's a bit of a wrap. We've had another great week. Our gold EA is available. Come down here, the EA, performing really well. And if you want access to that, just shoot me a DM through Telegram. With that, hope you have a great day, safe trading, and see you in the next one.